Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Failed, sent in by, sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. This is also a Nordcast, I believe, Mr. Black, which means is a guaranteed cast after one of you have successfully gone to the link in the description below and then sent us a screenshot along with your replay in the email to prove that you hopped on the Nord train. And this is exactly that. So thank you very much. Shout outs to whoever actually, Jeff would know. I have no idea who sent this.
I actually don't know. Oh. I didn't look.
Oh, they didn't specify. Oh, great. Amazing.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, there you go. In that case, Mr. Max was Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with that old school noise. Up here in the top right hand position of ley lines, we have the red Protoss BSV, and in the bottom left, Linko, the blue Zerg, who is getting into his natural, as it seems BSV will be the cheeser.
Yeah.
That pylon is going down.
Yeah, and I actually consider this cheese at this point. It's okay to open up with a forge, but usually you open up forge at your natural to start your wall, and then you have a forge just in case they're doing a fast pull. It's a much easier to defend, and then you can do a bit of harassment here, and oftentimes they'll pull a bunch of drones. Sometimes they'll even get greedy and make a couple of mistakes, and you can leave the cannons go. Take out a natural. He needs to cancel this. He doesn't. That's a huge mistake. Yikes. He gets a quick cancel here. For whatever reason, these 4 drones just stop attacking this cannon back there. So this will do its job, but he's spent too many minerals. He needs to cancel this, cancel this. He should have canceled that. Having one here is fine. Now his base is wide open. There's no wall. Lings come in, he's in trouble. He really needed to wall off here at his natural, get a Nexus in behind. So he's going to struggle a little bit here in the economy. But, hey, he got rid of the natural. So
that's right.
Cool.
And you know how I avoid struggling in this economy, Mr. Black?
How?
When everyone downloads Monopoly Go! Link in the description below. You guys have been absolutely crushing it. But I got to be honest, not crushing it enough. Because, unfortunately, after the tariffs that eventually come down, it's going to be too expensive to breathe in this country. And so until we're the 51st state, I need you to download that game. I need you to roll the dice over and over again until you go around that board so many times that you find yourself on board 18. We are getting as many people to board 18 as possible. And so far, so good. The community, if you've ever wanted to work together with the community, this is the one. The amount of cooperation happening in the community Discord, which the link is also in the description below, is unreal, and has been absolutely crushing it as well. So thank you all who have been participating so far, and those who will participate now that I've dropped that info into your ear. But if we get a good run of people hit level 18, we are bringing back a little spice to your life. A LAGTV versus
Mario Kart. Your ass is getting whooped. Kind of like what BSV is trying to do here to Linko. He's throwing everything. He's sitting on one base. He's got 2 gateways. He's got Zealots popping. He's still building cannons. Indeed. He's going for it.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this before. I guess, you know, to a degree, if you find yourself in a position in which you accidentally or otherwise overcommit, which he totally did here. He left. He didn't cancel that first cannon. He left all this, you know, this stuff behind here at the natural that, you know, could have been canceled. Why not? Why not commit to it? He doesn't know that the next natural is up. He probably should have an idea. That Overlord should be an even bigger indicator that he should probably go take a look over there. But I don't hate this idea. You know, if you're going to be in it to win it. Get a couple of gateways, get a couple of Zealots, and just go for the business.
He should go for the business, and he is, but he doesn't have a core for whatever reason. He's going to get a free kill there. He really needs to scout to see this natural. He does. Finally, and he should be able to clean this up, and this will actually put him at a pretty good position, but he really desperately needs to put down a core yesterday and start teching up and get an expansion in behind here. Like, I understand you're all in, but you only can do so much with Zealots. Fortunately for him, he's doing quite a bit. He's going to get rid of this new natural, but once the Ravagers are out or a decent amount of Roach, these Zealots are going to get kited all day long. Clearly, they're never going to have charge because he doesn't even have a core, let alone a Twilight Council. And he is going to lose this natural. He's going to be able to pick up... he might actually be able to kill every single Zealot with these Broodlings coming out as well to help out. And he does. He's going to clean up everything here. So he loses those 4 Zealots, gets rid of a hatchery, but then pisses off his opponent. And if I was in his position, I would be going up to the corner to see what he's got going on. He is, though, finally building an expansion. And I like where he's actually building the expansion. He's getting a ninja. Because if he put it here at this point and he didn't wall off correctly, it would just die to a Ling run by, which is what would have happened here. But he's actually being smart. So kudos to BSV here.
Yeah, well done. Gonna put it up above there, and then obviously he's got this little forward piece, so why not have it be just directly above where he's been building all of his units anyway? And indeed, definitely would have been hurt by the run by. Speaking of run by, there's a little bit of one, but that cannon is just enough.
Oh yeah.
To save the day, and so he doesn't have to worry too much about that. The probes will go back to work, and Lysenko maybe. I mean, what do you think? At this point in the game, you know that your opponent's got a couple of things in your would-be natural. He's been pumping out some money into some Zealots and whatnot, and cannons, and you go up and you see more cannons and things. Do you think that Lysenko is thinking that there is another expansion or an expansion for the Protoss, but somewhere else on the map, or do you think that he's still up against a one base Protoss?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the beginning,
or does he have enough information when he goes up there? Do you think that's enough to be able to make that judgment, or should he be scouting anyway?
I think he should be scouting, period. The fact that there was nothing at the natural, but at the same time, when he went up into the base, he saw the things he needed to see. He saw that the forge is in the base. He does have a core now. He's not getting Warp Gate research yet. So, if he's getting Warp Gate research, you would see this thing operational, right? You'd see that he was trying to get it. That wasn't the case. Now, this is making the assumption that this player even took notice of these small things. But at the same time, he doesn't have Warp Gate research because he'd be warping in units. Still not a single stalker out on the field. So he may not be thinking that he's got another base. And I do believe that this is gold and platinum. So, but he does, which is good for him and bad for Lysenko. This is actually getting really bad for Lysenko, like super bad.
Yeah.
He needed to get a Nidus and Nidus this base, or he needed to get a ninja or use one of those drones and expand somewhere else. BSV is looking around the map to see if he does have another base, and he doesn't. He's getting a third down here, and BSV. I think this might be a will Cheese succeed? I think this is when Cheese succeeds. Because he's way ahead.
Well, so far, that's definitely looking like it's the case. We're finally getting stalkers out of the non-warp gates. And so he's building up a stalker count. 2 more on the way. Lots of roaches being built in Lysenko's base. He's also upgrading armor. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention if attack came before the armor. I would assume yes. So
for
he
the
is
Zerg?
also upgrading. We got a spine. Yeah, for the Zerg. Spine crawler is going to town. Can we not see individual unit stuff without pulling up a different tab?
Yeah, there we go. There's units. He's got
12
12
in
roach.
terms of like his upgrades.
Upgrades.
Because we know he's upgrading armor right now, but
I don't know what the upgrade tab is. I can tab through and try and find, but I don't think there is a specific one. That's the one thing I don't like about this overlay is it isn't as easy to see some of the upgrades and stuff.
Call it back up.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will yell at me in the comment section.
Lysenko's not waiting, probably. Lysenko's not wasting any more time. He's going out. He's got more than enough roach now to push out and force BSV out of the base. And honestly, I mean, BSV, he's got a fleet beacon coming, so he wants to move into air toss. And
Carriers,
probably, I would imagine, well, that or Tempests. I'm going to say Tempests. We see a lot of Tempests. I'm going to assume Tempests. But nevertheless, I mean, this is going to let Lysenko get out of the base. It's going to let him get into another expansion of his own. He does have a macro hatch, but I'm sure he's going to want to attempt to get out and macro up a little bit more. But also, I like the idea that he has here where he's just going to go out and see what else he can do. I do wish he was scouting some more, though. He has not really looked anywhere in particular. And I feel like that's eventually going to possibly bite him in the arse here. But at the same time,
yeah, you see this?
What are you thinking?
So if I click on a unit,
Yes.
I just saw it anyway. It went away. I did something. There it is, right there. So weapons and armor. So if I click F, you can see the 1 dot. So he's only got the 1 armor.
Oh, okay. One
see
armor.
down here?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's an interesting way of displaying that. BSV is in some shit.
What the
This
hell?
is a
How
lot
do
of
you
roach.
only have this, brother?
He
What are
has
you
done
doing?
Nothing. He is sitting on 1,100 minerals and 1,600 gas. He has not been producing units. And there's that first Tempest, but it's I don't want to say too late, but it's definitely not too early.
No, it's not too early. Still no warp gate research is killing this dude, and lack of gates. The only 2 gates he had were the proxy ones. 0 micro at all with these stalkers. Could have ran this guy back, or all of the guys back, and had these cannons just slowly tickle these roach. This did way more damage than what it needed to do. BSV.
And it honestly still didn't do that much
No,
damage,
I was gonna
unfortunately,
say,
for Lysenko.
He's still ahead, like
it still
BSV.
It still did more than it should have,
Yeah.
but it still didn't do very much.
No, it didn't, and now he's going to run back. He is double expanding in behind here. He does have a macro hatch, but it just seems like Lysenko is just better at macroing and getting stuff done. Like, I can appreciate 2 extra bases, but, like, dude, where is your production? Like, okay, there they are. Now he's putting down 3 Stargates. Okay, listen, let me give you guys a little lesson here, okay? Lesson number 1, don't wait this long to get warp gate research. He still doesn't have warp gate research, I don't think. I could be wrong about that, but don't wait that long. Secondly, if you're going to go for air like this, there's no point in getting 2 more Stargate off the rip. Start to get a bunch of your gateways. Start building up that ground army so that way when that attack happens, you can defend it much easier. And then, keep building your Tempest here. And then when you feel as though you're getting more minerals and gas than what you can produce off one, get ready to chuck down another one and then start double pumping. Triple pumping Tempest, you need to have a shit ton of minerals and gas in order to do that. And now one of your bases is going to die here. These Hydra are going to rip apart every probe here and kill everything.
Yeah, no, that's a bad time for BSV. He's managed to be lucky enough for this long that Lysenko hadn't known about this stuff, but now he does. And yeah, Hydra just going to work right now. He is 100% going to pick up this base, and that's going to leave BSV on, I guess, 1.5, because his main is probably close to being farmed out at this point. He is building another one at his natural expansion. He's going to be careful, though. These Tempests need to stay alive. The last thing he needs is for either one of these to go down, because his production until now has been terrible, and he's still not really producing. He's not, at least not units.
Yeah.
He's upgrading. But despite having nearly 2,000 minerals and gas and more than enough food to supply it, he is just not building units. And he needs to do just that, Mr. Black. Nice! Lysenko was at 69 there for a second. Had to say it.
Yeah. I just want to see more gates.
Sorry, hold on. I have to see one more thing before I'm sorry. Every time I say Lysenko, you know what I keep thinking of?
What?
I want to see if we're sharing the same brain cell here. You know what it sounds like to me?
Wait. Lysenko. I was thinking Price is Right. That was where my mind went
Like
immediately. Plinko.
All right, so not that, but that's a pretty good one. It's making me think of Gohan's move.
Oh, yes.
Masenko or whatever.
Masenko.
It sounds,
yes.
Yeah.
Where he puts his hands above his head and does that. Masenko.
Yeah, that's what came to my mind. I thought for sure maybe that would have crept into your brain as well on the DBZ reference, but
it didn't.
Hey, Price is Right. Plinko. Yeah. Plinko is dope, man.
It is dope.
Plinko is the jam.
It's always a good game to watch. Like when you're sick and you're home from school, or you're at a break and you're watching some Price is Right and the Plinko's there, you're dialed in. Oh
my God.
It's one of those games.
Out?
Yeah.
Like they bring that out where you like punch the hole in to find out which envelopes and shit you're getting, and then
epic.
Mountain Climber.
Yes. And he makes that noise.
Yeah. That's the shit that gets you healthy, bro. You know why we got more people sick in this country? They're not watching enough Price is Right anymore. That's the problem. They need to watch more Price is Right.
Dude, how old is Bob Barker right now? 700?
He's Bob dead, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is he? Did he pass away?
Yeah, I think he died at like 99 or 100.
Oh, he did. That's right. Just a couple years ago, I think. Like, not like during COVID, maybe, or just after COVID?
Yeah, in that pocket somewhere, but he made it all the way basically to 199.
What a legend.
So, I mean, he was up there.
What a
Absolute legend. Have your pet spayed or neutered, just like these overlords are being neutered right now by all of these Tempests.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Black.
It's a base race.
Is this base race territory?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is exactly what this is. He's got 3 voids. It's not going to be enough to kill all these Hydras. I mean, these Hydras are going to rip through these void rays very quickly.
Oh, my God.
Super fast.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And didn't even have to use the newfangled blink. Although, can they only blink on creep?
I don't know.
Their dash?
Yeah.
Can they dash off creep?
I think they can dash anywhere, maybe, but I don't know. You're asking questions I don't know, because I hate Hydras. So, and let's be real, we haven't really seen any of the new abilities on LAGTV yet.
True. Like, honestly,
I've ran into it a couple times on ladder where they were using that like sort of blinky thing, but it's pretty rare. I feel like that isn't upgraded very often. But who knows?
Yeah. I feel like Hydras beat Tempests in a base race.
Well, they can.
Most times.
Yes, they definitely can. But these amount of Tempests can kill this amount of Hydra. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
He will have to do a little bit of micro. Like, we're talking have a bunch of them attack and, you know, either try and pick some off and kite just a little bit. But then if you find yourself where the Hydras are constantly in position, then you're gonna focus fire Hydras, but you're gonna grab the one that's almost dead and you're just gonna run him back and have the other ones keep fighting. And then you're gonna start shooting with that one from the back and use your range. Like right here, that's a free pick. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. This ain't gonna work out for the Zerg.
No.
Okay, I mean, if you just want to give a free, see, that's a freebie. Oh, it's not a freebie. That's huge.
Okay. That was almost bad. Now this is
Wait,
huge.
is
Now
this
he's
the
on
last
run.
structure? This is
Shit,
it.
is it?
This is it. Oh shit!
I should have been way more excited for that.
I should have been way more excited for that. I did not realize that was the last one. So BSV needed to not pull back the way he did. He just needed to take that fight. Flat out.
Oh, fuck. We're fools.
Yeah, we are. But you know what? Monopoly Go. Go. Go play. Link in the description below. Help us. Help you get more content.
Help us.
Help us. Help us help you help us. Go to our community Discord and go join. Because everybody's in there just going crazy right now. And we're going to become Monopoly Go masters. That's just the way that it is. And, you know,
I just
I'm
want
not
to
going
throw
to
this
lie.
out there, all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there, all right?
Throw it out there.
Guys, this is a challenge, okay?
Okay.
I literally I joined. I want to say, hey, I want to join. I want to get in there with the community. I'm gonna play some Monopoly Go. I downloaded Monopoly Go in like the 3rd or 4th day of this campaign. I was playing Scrabble with them at the same time. And I know one night I got to board 19.
Damn.
With the $20 pack, if you play your dice right and you're not crazy about it, and the community will help you with the strats. I developed many of these strats. I'm giving you the secrets because it gives me money at the end of the day. So go and read my strats.
Oh, and it's big money. I've been telling people.
One night.
Yeah.
One night.
One night? Dude, I've been telling people, if you hit all these goals, which I'm not expecting anybody to do that is like gifting us 70 subs.
Yes.
It's a lot of monies. It's all kinds.
Huge.
Gigantic. This is the biggest one yet.
I will become the Monopoly guy.
Oh, and I'm going to sell out. And we got a little extension. We got an extra few days, and we're going to try and extend this to the full 30. Bro, you guys are going to be dreaming of Monopoly Go. I'm the Monopoly gang.